everyone, and welcome to my channel. This is Dee Osburn, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I haven't made a video in a couple of weeks because I have been recovering from pneumonia. My voice is not quite back to normal, but I just had to come on here and do a video for you and show you this super cute little piggy card and the little piggy wobbles. Isn't he cute? He got stuck right there. He wobbles. So I just absolutely had to come on here and show you how I made this. I'm going to tell you everything I used to make this one, and then we're going to make a different version with the bunny, and we'll use a different card base to match the bunny, but everything else will be done exactly the same, just a little bit of a different card base color. So let's get started. I'll show you exactly what I did. For this version, I used Flirty Flamingo, and that's cut at 8.5 by 5.5, and it's scored at 4 1/4. And then I cut a piece of basic white at 5 1/4 by 4, and I glued it to the inside. I cut another piece of basic white at 5 1/4 by 4, and I glued it down. And then I took the designer series paper, Rain or Shine, and cut out the rainy piece, the piece that looks like rain. And I cut that at 5 3 3/4. And I glued that down. Okay. And then I used the Raindrops embossing folder and embossed a piece of basic white. This piece right here is 2.5 by 2.5. There is no die for the little characters on the Rain or Shine DSP. So you do have to fussy cut those out. Or if you have a Brothers Scan and Cut, it cuts these guys out beautifully, and that's what I did. I also used the excuse me, the balmy blue and white ribbon that's in the mini with this sweet. Actually, I'm not sure if it's part of this suite or not, but it's in the mini, and I used that because it goes so nicely. And the ink is balmy blue. I cut this piece to about 1 inch, and then I put some bling around. So let's put one together so you can see how I did that. Okay, because I went through that kind of quickly, so let me show you what I did. So here's the Playing in the Rain stamp set, and for this version, I'm going, instead of using the Rainy Days Are Better With You that I used on this card, I'm going to change the sentiment and use Oh Happy Day. So that's the Playing in the Rain stamp set. We use that. Here's the Raindrops embossing folder, and you're going to take a piece of 2.5 by 2.5 basic white, and you're going to emboss that. You are going to use balmy blue ink. Okay. You're going to take, for this one, because I'm going to use this character, this little brown bunny, he's so cute, and I'm going to use, you could still use the Flirty Flamingo because his shirt's Flirty Flamingo, but I'm going to show you that you can use Mango Melody for some of these characters. Like, I think the Mango Melody would go perfectly with the turtle, or with the little brown fox, you know, because that Mango Melody is in there. Okay. I think this one would be a really nice Thinking of You card. And I just think he's so funny. He looks like he's whistling. I love him. I love all the little characters in this set. It's just so pretty, so cute. But we're going to do this one, and we're going to use Mango Melody. So I cut it at 8.5 by 5.5, scored it at 4 1/4. Give it a nice crisp fold. Get your piece of basic white, cut at 5 1/4 by 4, and we're going to glue that to the inside. And then you're going to have another piece of basic white cut at 5 1/4 by 4 that you're going to glue to the front. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so I have my glue, and we're going to glue one of these to the inside. Just put a little bit of glue on here. Glue this one to the inside. Put it on there straight. Okay. Got a little dusty. My house is so dusty right now. I just do not even understand what is happening. So then you'll get another piece and you'll glue it to the front. And that's going to be your card front. Okay. Glue that right to the front. Okay. Then you'll take a piece of the Rain or Shine Designer Series paper, the one that has the raindrops on it, and that's the other side, which is super pretty too. And you're going to glue that to the front. But before we do that, we're going to get our ribbon, and we're going to put a piece of ribbon on here. Okay? It's much easier to put the ribbon on if you do it before you glue it down. Let me tell you. So we're going to put a little glue dot on that side and a glue dot on this side. Oops. Put that on there. And we're going to stick that down, I don't know, about 2/3 of the way down the card. I apologize for my voice. It's, I don't know. It's not going back, doesn't seem to want to go back to normal quite as fast as I would like it to. Okay, so now we can glue that down to our card front, or our first layer of our card front. This will be the card front. Okay, we'll glue that down. Okay. And then we're just going to glue this straight down as well. Okay, our piece of basic white that we embossed with the raindrops embossing folder. And this again is a 2.5 by 2.5 piece of basic white. And we're just going to glue that down right about there. Okay, make sure it's on there straight. Okay. And then you have another piece of basic white, and this is just a scrap cut to about 1 inch. And then I, you know, cut this end at an angle. So now what we're going to do with this guy, first thing we're going to do is we're going to glue this little umbrella onto his hand. So I'm going to put a little dot of glue on his hand right there, and I'm going to glue the umbrella onto his hand, just like that. And I'm going to give it a second to dry. Okay. And while that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and stamp my sentiment. And I think for this one, he looks like oh happy day, like he's just so happy. So that's what I'm going to stamp on this one. On this one, I put rainy days are better with you. Okay, so this time I'm going to do balmy blue again, just like on the other one, but I'm going to do oh happy day. Oh happy day. Oh, that's a little crooked. Why don't we flip that over? We'll just have it going up that way. And let's try this again. I'm going to bring this down. You won't be able to see it in the camera because I need to get right over it so I can make sure that I'm doing it straight. A little bit straighter. Not quite as straight as I'd like it to be, but I'm going to leave it. Okay. All right. And then I'm going to cut just a little bit off of this end because it doesn't need to be that long. Okay. And this should be dry enough now, so I'm going to turn it over, and on the back I'm going to put one of these wobbles. They're called wobbles. Okay, you can get them on Amazon. I'll leave a link down below, and they just kind of make it a little bit wobbly. I really wanted one that where, you know, he was going to be a lot more wobbly and maybe a little closer to the card, but I couldn't find any like that. If you know of any and you would like to share that information with me, that would be fantastic. I would absolutely love that. So I'm going to take the paper off of this side first, because this is the side that sticks. The more open side is going to stick to the character. Okay, so I'm just going to put it right in the middle of him. Okay, and smush him down. And then I'm going to pick the backing off of, I don't have my pick tool with me, so I'm using my scissors. So I'm going to pick the back off. Well. Okay, and then this side. Okay. All right. Then I'm going to turn him over. And I'm going to place him down onto probably like right, I'm thinking right there. Isn't he cute? And look, he wobbles. Isn't that adorable? All right, so now I'm going to put dimensionals on this. I'm going to put 3 dimensionals. Okay, peel those off. And then I just have a couple more things to do on this card and we're done. Okay, and then I'm just going to place that right there. Okay. And then I took some more of this ribbon, the blue and white ribbon, and I made a double bow. I used my bow maker, and I'll leave a link for the bow maker if you don't have one and you want one. I'll leave a link down there. And I'm just going to cut the tails at an angle. Okay. And then I'm going to use a glue dot to glue this down to my card. All right, so I'm going to get a couple of glue dots right here. And pick those off. And I'm just going to put the bow right there at the top of the sentiment. Look how cute that is. All right, now the last thing that I'm going to do, I'm not going to put glitter on this because this paper has kind of an embossed look, kind of a sheen to it. And so I don't want to do that. I don't want to put glitter on there. I like that. But I'm going to put some embellishments on here. And I think I'm going to use the yellow, I don't know, pink, or should I use the yellow? I think I'll use the yellow to match the card base. Now, these are the fine sparkle adhesive back gems, but I also like these in color ones. I don't know which one. I think I like the in color ones better. I used the gems, the adhesive back gems on this one, but I think I'm going to use these 2123 in color opal rounds, and I'm going to put those on there. I like these a lot, I think, for this card. And we'll put one right there. And we'll put another one right there. So cute. And we'll put a final one right there. All right. And there you have it. There it is. Oh, happy day. And rainy days are better with you. This is using the Rain or Shine Designer Series paper and the Playing in the Rain stamp set, as well as the Raindrops embossing folder. So what a cute suite this is. And I just used the some wobbles. I love the wobbles. They're so cute. Make sure you don't put your bows to, interfering with your little wobble guy. So there he is. Isn't he cute? Aren't they cute? I love them. I just love them. I hope that you've enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing to my channel. That would help me out greatly. And I hope that this inspires you to go and maybe make a little wobbly kind of card. And this suite lends itself perfectly to that. So I hope that you've enjoyed this, and I hope that you are enjoying your day and that you go out and create something that brings you joy. So have a great rest of your day, and please do come back and see me.